to be really quiet because it's very, very late at night. Okay, but we've got a newsletter going out tomorrow, which is Tuesday at midday, and so I can't do a video, and it's a bit late today, but I can't do it tomorrow, so I've got to do it tonight, and it's about 11:30 or something, I don't know, midnight, I don't know, it's just crazy time. Anyway, listen, if your passion is watching football or following the tennis, watching the tennis on the BBC every summer, unless you hate both, of course. If you do hate both, I really feel sorry for you. I really do feel for you. Anyway, if your passion is watching football or tennis, then you must have felt a little of the euphoria lately due to England's recent run of good form in the football, or maybe watching 18-year-old Emma Raducanu's amazing run at Wimbledon, which has just come to an end late last night. Now, don't get me wrong, I know we're here to talk about our theatres and the reopening of our theatres, but wasn't it a bit of a revelation to see all those crowds of people at Wembley and at Wimbledon throughout this week and last night, rubbing shoulder to shoulder without masks on? It was just fantastic, wasn't it? I mean, at Wembley on Wednesday, when England played Denmark in the semi-final, there's going to be 60,000 people inside that stadium, and at Wimbledon, from the quarter-finals onwards, centre court and court 1 are allowed to have full capacity. What's more, last night Boris Johnson announced that all mask rules are going to be ditched, all social distancing is going to be ditched, it's going to be scrapped completely. Nightclubs will be able to throw their doors open again from the 19th of July. You know, Freedom Day might have been delayed for 4 weeks by that announcement, but it is coming, and it was announced yesterday that it's coming. So there'll be no more fines for not wearing masks, no more fines for throwing parties. It's just going to be fantastic. Table service in pubs is going to be ditched. It's going to disappear. Fans will be able to return to stadiums at full capacity. Big events will return. But the best news of all is theatre is allowed to open again. Theatre is allowed to open again. Just think about that. Now, as I say, this news has been delivered 2 weeks early, and there's a final confirmation got to be given on the 12th of July, 1 week before the 19th. But they would not have announced this today, or last night, or earlier today, if it wasn't going to happen. If they had a slightest chance that they might have to rescind it, they would not have announced it today like they have. Okay, it's going to be fantastic. Now, Julian Bird, CEO of SALT and UK Theatre, who I did quote when the delay was announced, with his negative comments obviously, he's now said, "We welcome today's confirmation that July the 19th will see the lifting of remaining lockdown restrictions, meaning that theatres can open to full audiences for the first time in 16 months. This is a lifeline for our industry, essential for the survival of theatres across the country, amateur theatres as well, obviously. We will be working closely with the government in the coming days in revising the performing arts guidelines, ensuring that our audiences and staff can feel safe and confident in returning." Fantastic. Even Andrew Lloyd Webber, Lord Lloyd Webber, you know, he's really championed the whole reopening of theatre. I know he's had some self-interest in the success of opening theatres again, but he has posted on Twitter, following the announcement, "Thrilled that at last theatres can reopen. In celebration, we are adding a Freedom Day performance on July the 19th and have a gala show on July the 20th. All the proceeds from the extra show will be donated to the St John's Ambulance and the NHS, and the 50% extra seats we are finally allowed on July the 20th will be donated to those whose work over the pandemic has made Cinderella's opening possible. Fantastic, isn't it? So let's all of us, come on, let's use this news, let's use the football, let's use the tennis, whatever floats your boat. It doesn't matter, it's usually one or the other. If you hate football, normally you love tennis. If you love tennis, normally you hate football, but that's fine. Let's do all we can to reconnect with our audiences and reopen our doors and do what we love so much, what we love best, making theatre. Let's make it happen. Come on, guys, let's use this positivity we got at the minute to make it happen. That's all that I've got for you today. Or tonight, or whatever you want to call it. I don't mind. It's the first middle of the night video we've ever produced, I think. So I just had to produce something, but we can't produce one tomorrow because it's a newsletter today. Anyway, this will be in the newsletter as well. Stay safe, stay well. We'll be back. Bye for now. Good night.